Too Cool for Skool is BTS' debut album. It was released on June 12, 2013 and contains 7 tracks plus 2 hidden ones. The lyrics were basically written by RM, Suga, and J-Hope, counting with contributions of Hitman Bang, P-Dog, who also produces most of them, Supreme Boy and Slow Rabbit. The intro track produced by Supreme Boy and DJ Frizz, start with a sample from a 1950s-era dance instructor. It is the same sample used to open the intro track on Epic High's 2003 debut album, Map of the Human Soul.
We're now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready, set, and begin. We're now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready, set, and begin.
Their message is clear. They are directing their speech to teenagers and young adults as they refer here. The intro is followed by the track We Are Bulletproof Point 2, which is an extension of We Are Bulletproof Point 1, a song created and recorded by BTS members during pre-debut in 2010. Written by P-Dog, Hitman Bang, Supreme Boy, RM, and Suga, the song talks about the members' journey to debut, from hard-working training, through sleepless nights, to the disbelief of the hip-hop community about rapper idols.
We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof.
They call themselves bulletproofs because even though they faced so many difficulties they could still achieve what they dreamed. Then we have skit Circle Room Talk. A skit consists of a record in which the boys randomly talk. In this one we can hear them talking about their dreams.
뮤직비디오 그거 흰색 와이셔츠에 빨간 넥타이 내가 그 얼마 따라 했었는지 그래가지고 안 어울리지.
RM and Suga dreamed of becoming rappers after listening to Fly by Epic High. Jin dreamed of having a regular job and come back home to have dinner with his wife. V dreamed about playing the saxophone but gave up because it hurt his mouth. Laughs. Jimin and J-Hope dreamed about being dancers and Jungkook says he doesn't remember what was his dream. The boys are interrupted by P-Dog, which demands they go back to training. Then we finally get to No More Dream. The title track is the one that carries the main message of the album.
I want a big house and big rings. But I don't have any big dreams. 난 참 편하게 살아. 꿈 따위 안 꿔도 아무것도 안 하잖아. 대학은 걱정 마. 멀리라도 갈 거니까. 알았어 엄마. 지금 독서실 간다니까.
The first part talks about how the young generation goes on automatic without thinking about what they really want for their lives. They just study hard to get into college, as expected by their parents. The following part confronts the listeners asking why aren't they doing anything to change their lives even though they don't want to keep following that same pattern. Suga says here about how parents keep trying to convince the kids to follow a determined path, as example a government servant career, which is a well-respected, stable, and well-paid position. He says that following the common sense doesn't mean he has succeeded in life. He uses baseball as a metaphor to say that even though your dream seems out of reach you should keep working hard to achieve it, like a player that is sitting in the bench waiting for his chance to enter the game and shine. BTS is encouraging the listeners to stop following the society MO and be in charge of their own lives, which have been oppressed since the beginning.
Go,
The chorus is directed to all the baby boomers who are telling the youngsters that they're supposed to follow their advices when in fact they didn't follow them themselves. RM closes the song telling who they are aiming their speech.
To all the youngsters without dreams.
As confronted about the true intentions behind the educational criticism made in No More Dream in an interview with Hippoplaya in 2015, RM gives the following answer. For this problem, there's already a solution within me. My thoughts is that people in their 10s are the same now as they were back then. They continue to not have dreams, don't want to study, and have no idea what it is that they want to do. They just want to become a civil servant or make a lot of money. I believe that it's the same now as it was when Warriors Descending came out. That's why we're just trying to plainly express the reality of now. A student that just studies hard even though they don't have a dream is exactly who I was. It's not something I was trying to pull out old stories for, but something that was purely my own story. Like it is a song about a guy that faces the struggles of moving on from his previous relationship. He keeps following his ex-girlfriend's social medias and ends up feeling even worse for seeing that she is doing fine without him.
Pretty woman, a pretty woman. Wanna be cool, wanna be loved, 너와의 same love. I know it's over.
The album closes with outro Cypher Circle Room in which the boys reunite to show their improv rap skills using Suga's recent created beat.
오늘도 가천의 freestyle rapping 이 장단 맞춰 명품 랩 세팅 탑 MC 답게 MCM의 구찌 알렉산더 맥.
The album includes 2 hidden tracks. The first one is called Skit on the Start Line. Here we can listen to RM talking about his feelings of being a trainee and how this experience has made who he is now.
그치만 조금도 두렵지 않다. 분명 지금 나를 만든 건 지금 내가 본 바다와 그 사막이니까 절대 잊지 않을 것이다. 내가 봤던 그 바다와 그 사막을.
The second hidden track is Path and it talks about the boys' journey from dreamers to idols.
작은 Eminem 가비 on 에픽하 따라하는 걸 넘어 내 랩을 적고 색이다.
RM starts talking about his musical influences and how rapping has become part of himself.
보니까 벌써 어느새 내가 홍대 그때 내가 싼 온통 다 건데.
He suddenly sees himself rapping in the underground. Hongdae is a Korean neighborhood famous for having independent artists performing on the streets. It seems he started to have some rapping classes and spent his savings on hiring a teacher.
But we don't know the future. 쉼없이 꿈꾸던 중 날 묶어버린 현실의 덜 그 정신의 덜 뜨거운 가슴은 차가운 머리에 져버렸어. 그렇게 내 선택이 옳다며 맹신하던 그 와중에 천산지 양만지 모를 그것이 말을 해 랩 제대로 해볼 생각 없냐고 Yes or no 망설일 시간은 없다고 더 바보는 되기 싫었던 난 이곳에 왔고 3년이 지나갔어.
As time passes and he has not achieved what he has been dreaming, he started to ask himself if the choice of being an independent rapper was the right one to take. He doesn't know if it was from a good or bad influence, but he started to think about joining a K-pop agency so he could have proper training. He soon realized joining it would be the best decision and now he has been a trainee for 3 years.
수많은 시간이 흐르고 2013년 연습생으로 있었지 3년은 내 모습은 고등학생에서 어느새 커버린 어린이가 됐어. 욕심의 새치가 많아지고 그만둔 친구들은 하나둘씩 갈라지고 가족 없이 난 외롭게도 서울에서 만난 세 번째 봄.
Suga has been a trainee for 3 years and many things have changed since then. He is a grown-up now, finished school, lost some friends in the way and has enduring the weight of dreaming so high. He misses his family and feels lonely in this stranger city.
비가 코앞이면 걱정이 없어질 줄 알았어. 달라질 게 없는 현재에 난 눈을 감았어. 현실은 달랐고 주위에서 날 말려도 빛도 안 보이는 터널들을 나 홀로 걸었어. 혼자인 줄 알았는데 알고 보니 일곱 맨발이 아닌 방탄이란 신을 신고 앞으로 나가야지 한 발 더 새롭게 떠 서울에서 맞은 네 번째 봄.
Suga worries about what is up to come after he debuts, but he is the kind of person who will keep going anyway. Even when their parents didn't support him on his decision to become a rapper, he walked away from his home alone. But then he realizes he's not alone. He got backed up by the other members, who will walk this journey with him.
2010년의 해 내 걸음은 솔로 향하네 그저 춤이 좋아 시작했던 내가 이제 무대 위에 섰네 그 사이에 많은 고통과 상처들을 이겨내고 날 갖춰
J-Hope joins Big Hit in 2010 and now is getting ready for debut, even though it's not an easy journey.
부러져 발 휘고 말자는 나의 관념을 살려가며 3년을 달려 내 가슴 안에 있는 별들을 밝혀
Even though trainee's life is not easy, he chooses to stay resilient in the face of the problems instead of giving up, feeding himself with hope.
이제 나 새롭게 비춰봐 세상이란 백지에 방탄도 새겨봐 더 붉혀진 내 미래 열어가 웃음을 지어 먹는 now
He became a Bangtan member and that means everything to him. Becoming Bangtan could mean that he indeed is a BTS member or that his trainee life had turned him bulletproof. He goes ahead happy and hopeful about his debut.
난 달라졌을까 다른 길을 택했다면 멈췄어 뒤돌아봤다면 Oh hey yeah hey yeah 난 뭘 보게 될까 이 길의 끝에서 네가 서 있을 그곳에서 Oh hey yeah hey yeah
The members ask themselves what would have been different if they chose not to become idols. What would it be if they thought twice about becoming one? What is up ahead when they finally debut? In a nutshell, Too Cool for Skool talks about the concerns of 7 young boys regarding education standards, life choices, the pursuing of dreams, young love, trainee life, and the expectations of debuting. It marks BTS' entrance in the K-pop industry and their main goal as artists, to be a voice for young people. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Check the other videos in this channel too. Thanks for watching.